wherever in the world you're watching from this morning, afternoon, evening, or night. I hope that you and your family is blessed and you're up, moving about freely, having yourself a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. I'm having a cup of tea right now on my way to work. There's a lot of mixture in my tea. Yes, I'm having ginger tea. This time of year, you need something to boost your immune system. So you gotta drink a lot of garlic and ginger and turmeric. And see if you like the taste of ginger or turmeric. You can also do it in a shot. So yes, you gotta boost your immune system this time of year. Because of the cold, different type of weather, different type of weather, it affect the body, the hot and the cold. If you're in the cold state, make sure you put on proper clothing. If you all have to go outdoor. So yesterday we see where the president hosts the traditional Kennedy Center Awards or honors. But everyone is saying the president break away from the tradition. He hosted himself. So the first in American history that the president hosts the award himself. Yep, you could see president was happy. Say iconic friend Sylvester Stallone, or Stallone. Say his great friend, a man who used to run down people in movie. But as you see how people deteriorate right in front of our eyes, because growing up in the 70s and 80s and 90s, you used to see Sylvester Stallone on your television screen in movies, and now only to see him walking with a stick. Be like time fly. As we say, time wait on no man. So our idol and our icon deteriorate right in front of our eyes. As the Bible said, once a man, twice a child. So you'll be going back to baby stage where somebody got to feed you if you live that long and take care of you. That's why it said, do good while you can, as the good you do will follow you. But as we see in front of our eyes, the President Awards are honor some prominent people, or some people who we see on our television screen when we were growing up as a child. It is always joy to see the great ones, the iconic ones. The one who are forgotten. The one who always present but never get an award. So for them to honor the great one. It's always a blessing. Some people work hard all their life and never get an award. But the president take it on itself and said, "Hey, I'm hosting it." So they asked the president, "How you get time to read all that script?" The president said, "I got a good memory. I remember everything." Accident, this early tree car. Wow, 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 wow. Seems like 7 cars. They asked the president, "How you remember everything?" The president said he have a good memory, so he retained everything. Luke Holmes, blessings to you and your family. I'm blessed, my brother. They said, "How you retain everything?" The president said, "I got an elephant brain. You remember everything." But did not remember everything. The president was reading from the teleprompter, reading from the script in front of him. But wherever you're at, blessings to you and your family. Hope you and your family is blessed. Atomic. It's a wet morning in the state of Atlanta, Georgia. What are your thoughts about the president yesterday hosting the Kennedy Center honors? We see where they're bashing the president, so he break away from tradition. Because normally the president would sit and listen. But this time around, Donald Trump said, no, he's not sitting around, he hosted it. He wants his name to be there as the host. So he's not giving the regular network to hear it. It's going to be CBS. And it's going to have billions of viewers when it's viewed. They're going to break the record for the most views, as the president said. But everyone is bashing the president, so the president is not doing things the traditional way anymore. So they say the president is unruly. He's not listening to no one anymore. But hey, he's the president. And as long as he's the president, he can do what he wants or please, as Headset said. So the core value of America was the Constitution. Donald Trump is not going by the Constitution because he's bigger than the Constitution. He's passing executive order, signing executive order upon executive order. It's unheard of. Why? Because the House and the Senate is backing him. Whatever he said goes. You speak to people as if they're nobody, like they're dogs or animals. I hear we call a journalist piggy. I don't think that I'll show respect woman. He mimicked the journalist, mock them. If you ask Donald Trump the tough question, he gonna answer you in a way that you wish you never asked him the question. Go all the way across. He gonna answer the question because he's arrogant. That's what white privilege is. Madison, blessings to you and your family. You're gonna answer the question and disrespect you. So most journalists fear to ask the tough question. A lot of them asking, but they're afraid to ask him the tough question because he gonna disrespect you. The lady asked him when there's the Epstein file gonna be released. Just like Marjorie Taylor Greene said, it's gonna hurt a lot of people, as the president stated, if he released the file. So Marjorie Taylor Greene should leave it alone. Yes, Madison, through the lens of the camera, it's beautiful. But Marjorie Taylor Greene wasn't having it, so they have a fallout. And it hurt Marjorie so much when the president called her a traitor, cut into her soul after she was there egging on the president, said, "This is the greatest president, Donald J. Trump." When the president cut in health care that support her family. She was one of them who always wearing a marker hat, make America great again. Now she started to pedal and wheel and backtrack. Like, nope, he's not the greatest president anymore. After the president called her a traitor. That's the worst term you can use to describe somebody. A traitor. And they tell you you're a traitor. But wherever you're watching from this morning, blessings to you and your family. Hope you are blessed and having yourself a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. I'm in the state of Georgia and it's a wet morning. As you could see, the roadways are wet. I passed one accident where it was multiple cars piled up. One run off the road. At this time of year, you gotta be careful because the time is dark. So it's now what, 8 minutes to 7. and it is dark. It's real dark. So you gotta watch out for deer, all different type of animals on the roadway. When you're driving on these side streets, you gotta look out for human being crossing the roads because on the street they don't care how they cross the road; they just walk out. So you always have to drive and look for them. But wherever you're watching from this morning, the important topic or interesting topic this morning is the president hosts the Kennedy Center honors yesterday, and he honored Sylvester Stallone and Kiss and some other more. But they are asking why the president break away from tradition and host it himself. Everyone asking why. The president want his name to be on it as the host. That's why he hosted. And that's what Donald do. Donald do what Donald do best. Break tradition. Because he have no one to hold him accountable or responsible for anything. Just like how they blaming Brady, Headset, and Donald for the strike, the second strike that hit the boat. None of them taking the blame. They're trying to throw each other underneath the bus. But Headset said the president can do whatever he wants. If he want to call a second shot, he can call a shot. That's what he said. But when it just happened, he was boasting about it. And all of a sudden, now, he started to change his tune. Because he get to realize he can also go to prison or jail for it, for calling the strike. Because they say that's inhumane. And as he was talking about Hogbar, uh, no, he get to realize that there was no need for the second strike if the civilian was out of the boat and seeking rescue. They should have rescued them. But how can you rescue and arrest somebody in international water? That's what they're saying. Because they was in the Caribbean Sea. It wasn't an American. It's international water. But I don't know. Every day we watch the news, we see it's more depressing and getting worse in front of our eyes. We don't know what to believe. And we can't believe everything we see or hear. Because most of the media outlet is a propaganda machine. Hmm? Hmm? Somebody feel it this morning? Somebody have a pep in their step? But what are your thoughts this morning? The president state that he making trillions of dollars from tariff. tariff ain't benefit me and you. Tariff is benefiting the rich and wealthy. It's only benefiting the rich and wealthy, and the poor and needy suffer and need help to pay their bills, while the rich and greedy benefit. People are living from hand to mouth. We just have to live. The pay that you get, it's only for you to live. As you see with the tariff, I'm from Jamaica, so I'm paying 10% more on goods coming from Jamaica. It don't matter if it's manufactured in America. As long as it says Jamaica on it, you're paying 10%. And it show you that it's manufactured in America. But yet you're still paying 10% for it. If it never come from overseas, you're not supposed to pay 10% on it. But they don't care. And show on the label it show that manufactured in Florida or New York. But because the headquarters is in Jamaica, so hey, you pay 10%. But wherever you're watching from this morning, hope you and your family is blessed and safe. If you are watching from Jamaica and the Caribbean, I pray that after the passage of Hurricane Melissa, you guys are up and running again. Although a lot of people still are without power, I hope you can find food and shelter. Ahmed, blessings to you and your family. Thanks for watching this morning. As we see, it's now 7 o'clock and it's still dark on the outside. I don't like this time of year. I like when it's after 6 and it's bright outside, where you could see in front of you. This time of year, you have too many accidents because you can't see nothing in front of you. Especially this time of year will be foggy. You can't see through those thick fogs. But wherever you're watching from this morning, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for another video later. Be blessed and tell somebody you love them. You don't have to be your immediate family. Your neighbor, co-worker. Just tell them you love them. The greatest word is LOVE. So tell somebody you love them. That person may never hear that in a long time. For you to tell them brighten up their day. Because you are loved by Tampo_1960 TV. So if you're watching this morning, just know that you're loved by me. So tell somebody that you love them. As I said, love is a beautiful thing. So love is blind, love is unkind, love will make you blow your mind. So blessings to each and every one. Thanks for watching this morning. And I'm out of here. Until tomorrow, walk good. As the great man Marcus Mosiah Garvey said, one love, my people. Thanks for watching Tampo_1960 TV. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And leave a comment down below. Blessings. I'm out of here.